Philippine sports officials see the need for reforms in the country's sports program. This followed what is described as the lackluster performance of the Philippine national team in the just concluded Asian Games in Incheon, South Korea. Freddie Abando reports.
It was a tough campaign for the Philippines in the just concluded Asian Games in Incheon, South Korea. The 157 national contingent's mission was to compete against the best and brightest athletes of Asia in 36 sporting events. 16 days of grueling competitions produced 1 gold medal, 3 silvers, 11 bronze medals, a total of 15 to finish in 22nd place, way behind China's overwhelming domination of the Games. Among the ASEAN nations, the Philippines ranked 7th. Thailand, ASEAN superpower in sports, dominated and finished in 6th.
It's not something that you are proud of. It is something that you cannot also condemn or say that hindi maganda ang performance ng mga atleta. Kasi if you're there, you will see that the athletes competed well. Tingnan mo lang yung boxing. No? I think we were robbed of at least 2 gold medals.
Because of this, no less than the president was not happy with the performance of the Philippines. But for the country's top sports officials led by Philippine Sports Commission Chairman Richie Garcia, the results were good enough. But then reforms are a must to improve the performance of the Philippines in major international competitions. Garcia stressed the government gave its full support for the country's preparations for the Games.
First of all, we have to follow the request, or not even the request, ang utos ng Presidente 2 years ago, na prioritize sports that we can excel, which we have done 2 years ago. That is boxing, taekwondo, wushu. Nagdi-deliver sila. Nagdi-deliver because these are sports na you can excel. It is weight category. Hindi ito palakihan or whatever. May weight ka eh. Now, if you do that, you can focus your resources we have 52 sports. To play God and say, ito lang, yung iba anong mangyari. Are we going to scratch him off? We have what we call Sports for All program.
Nelson Kaluwag's gritty and gusty ride in the BMX races for cycling was the only bright spot by winning the gold medal. 3 silvers were produced by boxing and wushu, the rest from taekwondo, archery, and boxing. The biggest disappointment was the failure of Gilas Pilipinas to make it to the medal round in the men's basketball competitions. In a year, the Philippines will compete in the Southeast Asian Games 2016, the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. This early, people are asking, what is the game plan?
Let's call for a summit. Let's call for a meeting with the stakeholders. Anong direksyon natin? The training is ongoing. It never stops. After this Asian Games, continuous yan hanggang SEA Games. As a matter of fact, there is the Beach Games. So after the SEA Games, you will have the Olympics. After the Olympics, another SEA Games. So we cannot say that the athletes are not trained or not training. Every year, continuous yung ensayo ng mga atleta for one event after another. Hindi yan sabihin na Asian Games tapos na 4 na taon, hintayin mo naman 4 na taon. Hindi eh. Tuloy-tuloy yung ensayo ng mga atleta.
Garcia stressed the time has come for a national training center for sports to be built to train national athletes. The Rizal Sports Complex in Manila, built in the 1930s, is no longer the ideal site. Both Garcia and POC President Jose Cojuangco has been pushing for a new facility at the Clark Special Economic Center.
Well, from what Kong was telling me, there is about 40-45 hectares. We only have 9.5 hectares in Rizal. If we can have 3 times the size, that will be more than enough. So when you have that, then you will be at par with other countries, and then you can say apple to apple. You cannot. But as I said, I am happy with the performance of our athletes in the sense that they gave it all they've got.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.